Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the numerical one on buck boost converter. Let us read the example. In the following circuit, the ideal switch S is operated at 10 kilohertz. Okay, so switching frequency F is equal to 10 kilohertz. The circuit is operated in steady state at the boundary of continuous and discontinuous. Okay, means it is like a just continuous only. Okay, find on time of switch, and second bit is the peak current through the switch. Okay, so this is the given data. Okay, they have given VDC is equal to, yes, it is given that VDC, that is the input voltage, is equal to 100 volt. Next, V0 average is equal to what? It is a 500 volt. Okay, next L value is given, it is equal to 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 Henry. This is the value of inductor. Switching frequency is given, F is equal to 10 kilohertz, 10 into 10 to the power 3 hertz. So therefore can we find time? T is equal to 1 by F. Okay, so if you check, it is 1 by 10 kilohertz, that is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 seconds. Okay, this is the time. Okay, T, right, which is equal to T on plus T off. Okay, now our task is to find on time of the switch. Okay, it is very straightforward. The on time, as this is the buck boost converter, right? If you check the figure, you will understand this is the buck boost converter. Okay, so here in the buck boost converter, yes, recall the expression of V0 average. V0 average is equal to what? D upon 1 minus D. Okay, into what? It is a VDC. Okay, it is given that V0 average is equal to 500. So therefore we can write it as a 500 is equal to D upon 1 minus D into VDC, it is 100. Okay, so from this we can write it as, therefore 500 into 1 minus D is equal to 100 into D. Okay, so from this it is a 500 minus 500D is equal to 100D, right? So therefore we can write it as a 500 is equal to 600D, because if we shift this minus 500D to the right hand side, it will be plus 500D. Okay, so therefore D is equal to, yes, it is a 500 divided by 600. Okay, so is equal to like a 5 by 6, right? So D is equal to 5 by 6, so it is a 0.833. Okay, 0.833. Okay, this is the duty cycle or the duty ratio we are having. Okay, so therefore on time, right, they have asked the on time of the switch. Okay, so we can write on time of switch, on time of switch is equal to what? It is a dt is equal to d into t. Okay, so is equal to 0.833 into, yes, what is the time t? Yes, we have calculated, it is 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, so it is 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, so if we check, it is equal to 0.833 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, so it is equal to 8.33 or 83.3 microsecond. Okay, 83.3 into 10 to the power minus 6 seconds. Okay, that is in microsecond, right? That will be in the micro. Are you getting the point? Okay, so this is about the first bit. In the second bit, they have asked for the peak current through the switch. Okay, so if we want to find the peak current through the switch, right, peak value of the current flowing through the switch, right? So as this is the just continuous type, okay, it is at the boundary of continuous and discontinuous. Okay, so here we will be having when switch is in the on state, that is during t on. Okay, so during, for the second bit, during t is equal to 0 to t on, right? During t is equal to 0 to t on. Yes, if you check, yes, the inductor current IL is equal to, yes, we'll be having, it is increasing from 0 to maximum value till dt. After dt to t, it will be again decreasing t. Okay, again after this it will be increasing. Okay, so it is like a I max. Okay, So now in this case, if you check, yes, they have asked the peak current through the switch, right? So when switch is in the on state, when switch is in the on state, can we write the current flowing through the switch is nothing but the current flowing through the inductor? Yes. So peak value of inductor current is nothing but the peak value of the switch. Okay. So we can write, yes, the peak value of switch is nothing but the peak value of current flowing through the inductor. Okay. So now ISW peak is equal to what? It is equal to Imax. Okay, only. Okay, so now, so ultimately our task is to find the Imax. Our task is to find the Imax, right? Now, so during T on, during T on, yes, if we apply KVL to loop, if we apply KVL to loop, yes, so we can write it as a, it is like plus 100 minus L into di by dt, dil by dt. Okay, plus 100, we can write it as a plus 100 minus L is 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, so it is a 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. L into dil by dt is equal to 0. Okay, so further if we check, yes, this can be written as 100 is equal to, therefore we can write 100 is equal to 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 into, yes, it is a DIL, that is a change in the inductor current. So during dt, if you check, the change in the inductor current is from 0 to the Imax. Okay, so it is Imax only. Okay, so we can write it as Imax divided by dt is nothing but T on is a dt. Okay, dt is nothing but the T on, right? When T1 is nothing but the duty cycle d into total time t. Okay, so therefore we can write Imax is equal to, yes, 100 into dt, right, divided by 100 into dt divided by 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, now we can simplify it as is equal to, yes, this 100 will get cancelled, this will be 10 to the power plus 6. Okay, so it is d is 0.833 into t is, yes, t is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, so it is 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 into 10 to the power plus 6. Okay, so is equal to, if you check, it is 0.833, okay, into 10 to the power 2. It is 83.3 ampere. 83.3 ampere. Okay, this is what the peak value of the inductor current. Okay, but peak value of inductor current is same as that of the IS peak. Therefore IS peak is equal to, we can write it as Imax is equal to 83.3 ampere, right? 83.3 ampere. Is this clear? Okay, so this is about the numerical 1 related to the buck boost converter. In the next video, we are going to discuss the second numerical related to the buck boost converter. Thank you.